we are all eager to get out and eat. It's been a long and winding road navigating the pandemic, but as life starts to get back to a new normal, so are restaurants. I'm Rosanna Scotto, and this is Restaurants Across America, the road to restart. We are going to take you on a trip across the country.
I always tell people that it's like the dinner party you wish you could have.
From the East Coast to the West Coast and dining spots in between. How restaurants near and far are getting creative to lure you back in. Then, inside San Francisco's hard-hit Chinatown. A community struggling to come back from the pandemic. Will it ever recover? Plus, your favorite foodies dish all.
Asian food means to America, and it means to me a non-political, a non-controversial way to share culture.
Does this bring you back to the beginning?
This is totally for me, Back to the Future, maybe.
And we hear from Wolfgang Puck. Is he getting ready to hang up his apron? So where will the future of dining take us?
And now we're in all 48 states.
I'm not only reporting on this, but this is personal to me. This is my family's restaurant in Manhattan, and we've seen the heartaches, the hardship, and now the hope. We have a team of reporters from our Fox stations across the country with a nationwide effort to bring back the hospitality industry. We begin with an exclusive interview. Sean Kennedy, the head of the National Restaurant Association. And what you're about to hear may be hard to digest.
It's a tough story. We are down from an employee perspective about 1.8 million workers, and we have a really uncertain future.
Sean, how many jobs have we lost around the country from coast to coast?
Economically, this industry has lost $280 billion in revenue so far. And as you well know, we drive a lot of small businesses through restaurants. It's tradespeople, it's cleaning people, it's suppliers, everything that you need to run an operation. So when a restaurant shuts down or when a restaurant closes, it has an immediate impact on the local community.
It really does. Sean Kennedy, thank you so much for talking with us from the National Restaurant Association. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Restaurants are the heart and soul of New York City. With me, Andrew Ritchie, who's the head of New York City Hospitality Alliance. So what do we know about the numbers here? How many restaurants are opening and how many have sadly closed during this pandemic?
Well, unfortunately, according to some estimates, about 5,000 restaurants throughout the 5 boroughs have shuttered in New York City's restaurants and bars, if we compare it to pre-pandemic employment levels. So it's really an industry that's been decimated. The good thing is, restaurants are the heart and soul, part of the economic foundation and cultural fabric of New York City. So there's no doubt that we will come back eventually. It's all about how are we going to save as many of these beloved small businesses.
What are the struggles like? What are the challenges right now for restaurants reopening?
You know, rent has been extraordinarily difficult. We have very high commercial rents. These are small businesses. We also have very high labor costs. And because we laid so many people off because we got shut down, everyone's trying to hire people back at the same time. So staffing your restaurant has been really tough recently. Many people have left New York City. We don't know when they're coming back. If you rely on tourists, when are the nearly 70 million annual visitors returning to our city? So there's so many different factors, but at the end of the day, if New York City is going to recover, we need our city's restaurants to be at the core of the recovery.
Hi everybody, Mike Jarek here in Philadelphia, and just like all the other cities, Philly restaurants have been hit very hard. In fact, just in this center city section of Philadelphia, close to 100 restaurants have closed, and they are not coming back. The restaurants that have survived had to be very creative, basically moving their restaurants from indoors out into the street. For instance, Barbone, a vegetarian place. Looks like you've wandered into a French garden. Park, they built this structure along 2 sides of their restaurant. They call their structures the Chalet. And then there is Rouge.
We created this environment within this pandemic and allowed people still to feel safe.
They put up a big tent and decided to create a theme in the street.
One of my friends said to me, try something different.
When wintertime came along, they created this ski lodge.
It was a 3-hour wait every night, all through the winter.
And now that spring is here, a spring garden motif.
Talking with Maggie, our creative director, we kept on bouncing back and forth. Let's kind of create a garden, a hanging garden. And it all kind of came together as to what you see now.
Rob Wasserman owns Root.
To kind of like keep all my staff in place and not lose anyone and keep everybody's jobs going, it was huge. It was a big saver.
Some restaurants defied the odds during the lockdown. Erin Cuomo is outside a longtime family-friendly D.C. favorite.
Here at Filomena, located in the heart of Georgetown, known for their authentic Italian cuisine, they don't have the sidewalk or patio space to accommodate outdoor dining, so they had to move to curbside and delivery only.
We didn't know how much of a followers or how many people really cared about Filomena were out there, and because of them, it helped us out staying afloat.
Filomena is at the center of the D.C. culinary scene. This capital institution has been serving everyone, from presidents to dignitaries, for nearly 4 decades.
Reagan and Bush and the Clintons. Not too long ago, Joe Biden was here with his wife having dinner.
But the pandemic changed everything.
Filomena was established in 1983 for Joanna Filomena. She built this restaurant from scratch. She was always very involved and still is until today, even during the pandemic, which she has worked very hard to get us through this long road of recovery.
The National Restaurant Association tells us since March of 2020, there have been 135 permanent closures in D.C. At Filomena, they've managed to weather the storm.
Joanna Filomena and myself, we sat down, we went through every single item, we tested some items to see how they travel. We were just going to have to apologize that it wasn't available.
In addition to the outpouring of community support, COVID-19 relief programs have been helpful as well.
We had the help of the first PPP loan, which is great. It was awesome. Then we had the second one approved, and now we also have the SBA loan approved for the restaurants.
As restaurants return to full capacity, the team here is looking forward to safely welcoming everyone back and adding even more memories to their wall.
When restaurants across America continues, we head to San Francisco. Chinatown hit hard there.
Still difficult, really difficult.
Plus, these celebrity chefs are dishing out secrets.
Maybe by the time he's 32, 33, he can take over and send me a check to south of France or to Austria or somewhere.
I come from the first Thai food family in America.
And later, a look into the future.
I always tell people that it's like the dinner party you wish you could have.
When restaurants across America, the road to restart comes right back.